Good morning. The lighting is interesting in this hotel room. Hi, good morning. Happy Sunday. I'm Danelle, as you may already know. This is our weekly Sunday Sadhana series, and I'm just trying to get the setup correct. So here we are, Cecil and I. We are in beautiful Santa Barbara, California, at the Upland Hotel, and this place was built in 1871. And what I love about that is that, first of all, when I lived in Colorado, I knew that it was the Centennial State. And that's an easy thing to remember it's easy to remember that it was founded as a state in 1876, in addition to the university that I went to for business school. But it's easy to remember because it's the Centennial State, so it's 100 years after 1776. And I digress. This place was built in 1871. So before Colorado was a state, this place was either a residence or a hotel. I'm not really sure. I think it was a hotel because they have this cute little ritual that at night they serve Oreo cookies and milk, and I still do it to this day. So I had some Oreo cookies actually this morning with my coffee. So anyway, we are here visiting my mom down here, and one fun thing that she said was, oh, you're going to do it outside. You're going to record your YouTube live outside. And I'm kind of like in between outside. I wanted actually, I of course was like, no, Mom, I'm not going to do that. But I wanted to be outside. But it's a little cooler today, which is nice because we've been dealing with really hot weather in California, most of the state. So it's a nice change to have a little coolness in the air in the evenings and in the mornings. So thanks for being here. I took 2 minutes out of your time to tell you that huge story. But basically, we are back for our 8th week of this weekly Sadhana series. So thank you so much for showing up wherever you are in the world. This week is the niyama, so the self-discipline or the self-framework or the self-commitment to the yoga practice called tapas. Tapas is a cute little word that we joke about, like saying it's not the Spanish appetizer, tapas, or tapas, like olives and cheese and bread, but gambas or croquetas. But it's discipline, heat, commitment, sacrifice, So I always think of like kind of the gut, the Manipura chakra, like the center, your solar plexus, your fire, right? The fire, the discipline to cultivate commitment and to sacrifice yourself for others. So this is not per se a sacrifice showing up on a Sunday morning and being here with you, but it is more about like the consistency, the discipline to keep showing up. And that is something I tell my students all the time in class, that it might have taken you a little bit of effort to arrive, to get into the studio, to show up for yourself, to put on your yoga clothes, grab your mat, whatever. But frankly, like that's the harder part, because once you're there to be in practice, to be in community, to show up. But it does take some effort to do the showing up. And on a Sunday morning, frankly, it does require some effort. That's why I think a lot of rituals like going to church happens on a Sunday morning, because it does require you to wake up, to get dressed, to go elsewhere, to be in community, to celebrate God or the divine or however you want to say it. And so this is a really special time. I always say that it's a really special time to be together, but it is really special in my mind to show up week after week consistently. And so thank you for giving me this outlet and for inspiring this outlet and coming together, especially in service. That's, I think, the most important part, is that we are showing up in Seva or commitment to service for others. Today, we're donating to the Earth Justice campaign. Earth Justice is partnering with Sierra Club and one more organization that I think I already donated to this year, but I'm forgetting what that is. The Nature Conservancy, likely. So they are all suing the government because the government is frankly taking away the rights for the environment. And we are on the precipice of another Earth Month, we've got another week and a half or so. But Earth Month is around the corner. One of my favorite ways to celebrate the planet is just kind of remind myself and others about how to take care of the planet that we all call home. And so Earth Justice is basically coordinating with other nonprofits that care for the environment in order to protect the planet. I was just with my mom in the Central Coast, Cambria and Slough and that area. And I saw on some, we were going to get breakfast yesterday, I saw on some poll that basically, cigarette butts end up hurting the sea otters. There's like things that we don't understand that impacts harmless, beautiful creatures. And so we have to do our best to show up for them when they don't have agency to protect themselves, right? They can only do so much. They're naturally going to protect themselves in the natural cycle of life. Like, Cecil, here, you okay, buddy? You got it. Good job. Okay. Good job. But we also have to show up for others, right? And this is mostly the whole purpose, the whole intention of the series is to do something and not do nothing. So we're going to be donating to Earth Justice Campaign today, supporting their efforts to protect the planet and to stand up for justice for the Earth, to be a steward for the Earth, and we can do the same thing today and every day. And then we're going to work on some discipline, so building some tapas. I don't have quite the right outfit for a really intense practice, so it's not going to be too crazy. But we're going to do our best to build some heat today, build some commitment to feel a little bit of fire within us. So let's go ahead and get started. Yeah, Cecil's ready. Okay, let's go ahead and get started seated comfortably. So sit up, maybe cross-legged or kneeling. I like cross-legged. If you have trouble sitting cross-legged, like if you end up kind of rounding your spine, go ahead and sit up on something, maybe a cushion of some sort. Again, I'm working with limited stuff here, but we'll do our best. So hands to the tops of the thighs and just start to arch the back. Stick your butt out, lengthen your spine like a seated cat-cow, and then exhale, flex the spine, round your spine, curl inward. Do that again. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, arch and extend your spine. Exhale, flex, hollow and round your spine. Good. 3 more times like that. Inhale. You can make it as dramatic as you like. Arch and lengthen. Exhale, flex and round. Again, inhale. Excuse me, extend. Exhale, flex and round. 1 more time. Inhale, arch and lengthen the spine. Exhale, flex and round the spine. Let's keep going. Inhale, extend the spine, arch it. Lean to the right. Keep the sitting bones grounded. Now round your spine like cat pose and then go over to the left. Again, inhale, arch the back, lean right, flex the spine and lean left. 3 more in the same direction. So again, you can make it as dramatic as you like. This is kind of to each their own. I often feel like this evolves every time I do it. Like sometimes I'm feeling really tight and I don't have as much range of motion. And sometimes I'm feeling super loose. Like today maybe is one of those days where I feel a little bit more open. So I feel a little bit more comfortable moving. Arch the back and then switch directions. Lean to the left, flex the spine, lean to the right, and then arch. Keep going. Lean left, flex, lean right, and then arch. We used to do this in my modern dance company, and we had to be a little bit more particular about how we move. So we had to make it more isometric, meaning just the spine moves. But I say now at this point, you move as you need, right? The sitting bones lift, great, let them lift. If you feel like you're just kind of moving in a weird direction, just honor your body, know thyself and let it feel good. Okay, I think I've lost count. That should be enough. Go ahead and sit up to neutral. Inhale, arms forward or wide up and overhead if you have the space. Let's twist to your right. Take your left hand instead of your right thigh. Right hand's gonna pop up behind you. Sit up tall. Inhale, and then twist any amount as you exhale. Do it again. Back away. Inhale. Exhale. Twist to the right. Good. 1 more time. Inhale, back off. Exhale, go ahead and twist. Nice. Go ahead and reach the arms forward or wide up and overhead. And then we'll switch. Right hand to outer left thigh, left hand behind you. Same. Sit up tall. Inhale. Cecil wants my attention. Twist, buddy. Exhale. Inhale. I love you, Cecil. Exhale. Twist. One more time. Inhale. Cecil, I think, should have his own channel now. Exhale. Twist. Good. Let's come on back to center. Inhale. Arms forward or wide up and overhead. Cactus the arms. Bend the elbows. Open to the chest. Do that again. Inhale. Reach up. Exhale. Pull down. One more time. Inhale. Reach. Exhale. Pull down. Good. Bend both elbows. Take your hands behind your head. Similar. Side bend. Right elbow's going to come down. Left elbow goes up. And then center. Switch it. Left elbow comes down. Right elbow comes up. And then center. Great job. Inhale. Lean back. Head into hands. Hands back into your head. And then just release. Let's take the hands behind us. We've done this before. Reverse tabletop. Anchor the heels to the mat. Take your hands behind you. Push into the hands. Push into the heels. Squeeze the butt and lift your seat up. Hold for 3, 2, yes, 1. Sit back down. And then do your best to remember. Try to switch up the cross of your legs. There we go. Inhale. Reach. Arms forward or wide up and overhead. Let's side bend now. Take your right hand down. Arc your left arm up and over. Good length. Inhale, reach up. Switch. Left hand down. Right arm up and over. Ooh, feeling that. Inhale, reach up. Side bend right. Right hand down. Left arm up and over. Let's pause. Let's rest the right elbow or forearm down to the floor. Let the head and neck relax. Take the left arm back to the sky. Turn the palm away and then reach towards the opposite side of the room. Let's pause here. Let the head and neck relax. Guide the left arm forward. Guide the left arm back. Find your sweet spot. Oh, is that your sweet spot, Cecil? Take a breath in. Exhale out. Thank you. Sit up. Arms by the ears. Reach up. Let's go back to our flow. Left hand down. Right arm up and over. Inhale, rise. Arms by the ears. To the right. Right hand down. Left arm up and over. Good. Inhale, rise. Reach up. To the left. Left hand down. Right arm up and over. Pause. Let the upper body hang heavy. Take the right arm to the sky. Turn the palm away from you. And then reach towards the opposite side of your space. Pause. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now guide the right arm forward. Guide the right arm back. Find your sweet spot. Take a moment. Breathe in. Breathe out. Sit up. Great. This time, take your arms wide up and overhead. Let's side bend. Take your right hand down, left arm up and over, but then circle your left hand to the right thigh. Keep going. Right arm's going to reach up and over. Right hand to the left thigh. Cross your upper arm bones. Think about rounding your spine. And then sit up. Take your hands to your shoulders. Eagle wrap, forearms or palms together. Lift elbows, forearms, and fingertips to the sky. Exhale, lower your elbows back down. You can kind of color outside the lines here. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower down. One more. Inhale. And exhale. That feels fantastic. So good. Slowly release. Side bend again. Left hand down, right arm up and over. Just kind of a moderate side bend because you'll lower your right hand to the left knee. And the left arm's going to circle up and over. Left hand to your right knee. Cross your upper arm bones again. Round your spine. Flex it. Keep your arms crossed. Take your hands to your shoulders. Self-hug or forearms or palms together. Lift elbows, forearms, and fingertips to the sky. Shake, shake, shake. Exhale, snake it back down. This kind of always reminds me of that snake. Inhale, circle it up, reach it up. Exhale, drop it down. So good for the rhomboids. One more time. Inhale, your back body is feeling it. Your core is activated. Exhale, lower back down. All right, let's release. This time, take your arms wide up and overhead. And again, cactus your arms. A little different though. We're going to lean back, elbows back, broaden the chest. Exhale, contract, elbows, forearms, and palms together. Do it again. Inhale, elbows back, heart opens. Exhale, contract and round. One more time. Inhale, open wide. Exhale, contract. Feel the pecs turn on. This time, you're going to open your elbows wide. Bend both elbows. Take your hands again behind your head. Stack or interlace your hands. Twist to the right. Left elbow forward, right elbow back, and then center. Twist left or right elbow forward, left elbow back. And then center. Good. One more time. Head into hands, hands into head. Lean the head back and open the heart. Connect the palms. Let the thumbs graze the crown of your head, the forehead, the nose, lift the chin down to your heart center. Pause. Breathe in. And breathe out. And let's just take a moment here to close your eyes and tune in to your own intention for this practice. I kind of rush through the theme for the practice today. So tapas is discipline. And the more I think about it, the more, first of all, I am pretty disciplined as an individual, but the more I think about having discipline to show up and say yes, but also the discipline to say no and to let go. And so I'm going to let you decide what that means for you. But ultimately, we are using this practice as a tool. Remember, it's a framework, just kind of a guideline, instruction, if you will, an instruction to guide us to the path of liberation. And so if saying yes feels in your heart of hearts in the best way, right for your path, then by all means, seize the moment and go for it. But if it feels like it's time to pause, to reconsider, or to simply just to know in your gut that it's just not the right fit or the right time or whatever, the right choice for you, also feel the discipline to say no and to walk away, right? Easier said than done, I know, but this is why it's a practice. So maybe just take that with you as we move today. Take another cleansing breath. Inhale. And let it go. Exhale. All right, let's come onto all fours, tabletop position. Oh, one more time. I'm sorry. One more time. Let's turn to the side. So be on profile. Take your hands behind you, heels in front of you, reverse tabletop. Press into your hands, press into your heels, squeeze the butt and lift. All right, come on back. Now to all fours we go. So hands and knees, tabletop. Inhale, stick your butt up, arch the back, cow pose, lengthen. Exhale, flex the spine, hollow and round. Do it again. Inhale, shoulders shrug, down the back, stick the butt out and lengthen the spine. Exhale, flex and curl, round your spine. One more time. Inhale, arch and lengthen. Exhale, flex and curl. Ooh, I see a big spidey underneath this table. Come on back to center. Bring your right knee into the middle of the mat, extend your left leg straight, rock and roll forward and back. So my apologies that you can't see my full body today. In fact, I can walk a little bit further forward, but I don't want to lock my head into the table with the spidey. I'll tell you what, we move. Yoga has helped me tremendously with arachnophobia. I was quite a little scared little girl of all the bugs on the East Coast. And so yoga has showed me how to be a spider's friend, and I just kind of escort them outside. This one's not really near us, so I think he would be okay. He was probably here longer than us. Inhale, arch the back. Stick your left leg high to the sky. Exhale, round your spine. Curl left knee towards your nose. Do that again. Inhale, stick your left leg higher than back like a cow pose with extension. Exhale, flex the spine, curl and round. One more time. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, flex and round. Here's a little challenge. You're going to extend your left leg towards straight. Pause. I don't have a ton of room in this space, so I'm going to bring my right hand to my heart. But if you have the room, you can reach your right arm forward or even out wider to the side. Let's try that. Hold and balance. Feel the core engaged. Tapas in the center. 3, 2, 1. Lower your right hand down. Keep your left leg elevated. Shift your shoulders forward slightly past the wrist. Bend the elbows like chaturanga. Lift your left leg high to the sky. Come back up with straight arms and then lower the left toes to the mat again. Engage the belly. Look forward. Inhale. Exhale. Hug right knee towards your nose. 3-legged dog. Send your right leg high to the sky. Open the right hip. Bend the right knee. Enjoy the twist. You got it. Inhale. Extend. Right leg high up and back. Knee towards your nose. Exhale. Flex again. Same. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. Try not to rush this. Exhale, take it slowly. Knee towards your nose. Flex and curl. One more time. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. And then we'll pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend the right leg straight back, lower the right toes down, low push up, and then all the way to the belly. Nicely done. Untuck your toes, fingertips wide. Let's get off those wrists for a second. Super cobra. Press into the toes, press into the fingers, and rise up. Exhale, cascade the body back down. Let's do it again. Press into the toes, press into the fingers, and emerge from the earth. Exhale, lower back down. One more time. Press into the toes, press into the fingers, and rise on up. Super cobra. Exhale, come on back down. Nicely done. Hands and knees, all fours. Let's take a brief pause in child's pose. Knees wide, toes wide, knees wide, toes touch. If it feels right, you can stack your palms instead of resting your chin or forehead on your mat. Take a moment, breathe in, and let it go, breathe out. All right, my friends, do the other side. So come on to hands and knees. I'm just going to turn around so you can see me a little bit better. Hands and knees, shoulders over the wrists. Excuse me, and then extend the right leg straight back. Anchor the right toes down, give yourself some space. Rock a little bit, forward and back, forward and back. So this is nice for plantar fascia, the sole of your foot, but also good for a stretch a little bit in the calves and the hamstrings if you've been walking a lot. Go ahead and pause. I know we were there for a while before, but let's keep moving. Keep the arms fully straight. Lift the right leg up and back. Exhale, right knee toward your nose. Do it again. Kick it up and back. Exhale, contract, knee to nose. One more time. Inhale, kick it up and back. Exhale, whoops, knee to nose. And then re-extend, right leg up and back. Pause. Remember, we can balance right here. Spinal balance. Maybe left hand to your heart and pause. Good. Maybe float the left arm forward. Actually, I have the space to go forward now, but you can go wide like I did before and just work on your spatial awareness, feeling that core control. This does require discipline. This is like kind of an annoying shape, but it really is effective in helping your brain and your body stay coordinated. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Annoying, maybe it's not the word, maybe more tedious. Shift your shoulders forward past the wrist. Chaturanga, bend both elbows lower down. Kick the right leg straight up. Re-straighten the arms. Inhale, lower the right toes down to the floor. Look forward. Inhale. Exhale, hug left knee toward your nose. 3-legged dog. Stick it left leg up. Ooh, that feels so nice. Open the left hip, bend the left knee. Enjoy the twist. You got it. Re-extend left leg high to the sky. Center, knee towards your nose. Flex and curl. Do it again. Left leg high up and back. Exhale, contract, knee to nose. One more, then we hold it. Inhale, left leg goes up. Exhale, knee to nose. Hold it and pause for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You're so strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step back, plank pose. So good. Exhale to the earth, lower down. I'm sure you want another super cobra, but let's add some shoulders. So fingers wide, feet wide. Look over your left shoulder. Roll the left shoulder back first. Dip your right shoulder down and snake your right shoulder back. Press your way up. Retrace. Right shoulder dips. Left shoulder follows. Switch it. Look right. Right shoulder back. Left shoulder follows and rise up. Yes, left shoulder dips. Right shoulder follows. One more time. Press into the toes. Press into the fingers. And push your weight straight on up. Maybe straighten the arms. Rise. And then exhale, lower. Good job. Hands and knees. That wasn't so bad. Child's pose. Knees wide. Toes together. Hips towards your heels. Again, maybe stack the palms. Take a moment. Breathe in. Breathe out. I think I should switch directions again because it seems like I get lost with the bed over here. So let me go ahead and turn around. We'll do one more little effortful thing and then we'll cool it down, okay? So hands and knees first. You can always move from a tabletop position. It's a great choice. Otherwise, down dog this time. So tuck your toes under. Lift your sitting bones high up and back. Take a moment, pedal through the legs. Shake out your hips. Maybe roll out the wrists one at a time. And then a little plank series, okay? So from here, inhale, roll forward, high plank, and pause. Shoulders right over your wrists, heels high of the balls of your feet, belly scoops up and in. Exhale, down dog pose. Let's try it again. Inhale, roll forward plank. This time, and remember that isometric hold. Claw the hands towards the toes, toes towards the hands. Feel the belly lift. Remind the navel to lift up. Exhale, down dog. Adding on, inhale, roll forward plank and pause. Lift the right leg up. Rest your right toes on top of your left ankle. Hold here or lower halfway down. Yes, back up to plank. Lift the right foot, lower the right foot down, take the reset, down dog. A little bit of group fitness coming into play here, right? How we build tapas. Inhale, come back, center. Lift the left toes off. Listen, you can just stay in balance. This is challenging enough. Or lower your left toes behind your right ankle. Pause here. Feel the belly engage. Maybe lower halfway down. Come back up, plank. You have to laugh. You know, it's so intense. Lift the left leg up. Lower the left foot to meet your right foot. Woo, down dog. We have one more little effortful thing. Roll forward plank pose. Lift your right foot up, hold. Maybe come onto your left fingertips. Maybe reach your left arm forward and balance. 3, 2, 1. Don't overthink it. Left foot down. Sorry, left hand down, right foot down. Lift your left foot up. Come onto the right fingertips. Maybe float the right arm forward. Balance. 3, 2, 1. Plank pose. Down dog pose. One more time. Roll forward plank. This time knees, chest, chin. Lower throw push up all the way down. Okay. We made it. That was a lot. Fingers wide, feet wide. Ekapada Super Cobra. One-legged. Bend your left knee. Press into the right toes. Press into the fingertips. And arc back. Super Cobra. Exhale. Lower back down. Switch. Bend your right knee. Press into the left toes. One-legged Cobra pose. Beautiful. Lower back down. You can keep both feet planted this time, or take your feet nice and wide. Take your hands wide. Press into the toes. Bend both knees. Oh, I cracked my back. Press down to the shins. Through the fingertips, through the knees, thighs, and maybe reach your head back towards your toes. Kapotasana. 3, 2, 1. Can't really talk when I do that. Come on back down to the belly. Tabletop. Last time. Child's pose. Hips towards your heels. Arms forward. Heart to the mat. Hi, boo-boos. Big breath in. Exhale out. He's ready to relax. Slowly roll on up. Or you're ready for a walk. Either one. All right. Let's come on up to seated. Unless you want to lie down for a brief meditation, okay? So we can come back. I'm going to come onto my knees. But if you want to do cross-legged or a supine meditation, you're welcome to. In fact, I changed my mind. We did meditation last week. So instead of meditation, let's do a kriya. And this is really just like a, let's call it a breath work, because really that is it. Kalabati breathing. It's the breath of fire. So again, you can do this on your back. It's a little bit easier to do it upright, but you don't have to do it. It's basically just a push of the belly in. So it's like we were doing with knee to nose, right? A contraction. But it's an exhale through the nose. So you're going to inhale and then exhale. So the following subsequent inhales just happen naturally because you're focusing on the exhalation. And it's going to build heat when your mouth is closed. If you were to do it something to release heat, and maybe that's what you're looking for right now, then you would just exhale out of the mouth. Or if you're trying to learn and you want to practice exhaling out of your mouth, that's fine. Otherwise, it's an exhale through the nose and a little contraction of the abdomen. Okay? Hands to the thighs or wherever you are is fine. Let's begin cleansing breath. In. Exhale out. Inhale. Begin. Inhale. Exhale. Let's try it again. Inhale. Begin. Inhale. And exhale. Last set. Inhale. Begin. Inhale. And exhale. Fantastic effort today. So if you're still getting used to that breath work, it is kind of awkward at first. It's often practiced in hot yoga classes to build immediate heat or also to expel heat at the end of the practice. And so this was really just more of an internal experience because tapas is about the internal. You certainly feel the Manipura chakra, your solar plexus, the powerhouse, the core, and hopefully you felt that little core element today. To fight the government, to be a steward for the planet, to be an agent of change requires a lot of fierce power and strength. So hopefully you know that this yoga practice is not just about stretching, it's also about this commitment to discipline, to power, to the heat that resides within all of us. And I think that's a nice thing that the Tapas philosophy instills, is that it's not just about being like good vibes only, or what is the word, like I'm blanking, but basically it's not about being like it's all good. It's not all good. Things need to be it's not about being aloof. It's about being engaged. It's about being involved. It's about showing up and being the agent of change that you wish to see. So I think that's kind of the idea with that. So thank you again for joining me every Sunday at 9 a.m. We have 2 more weeks. Next week is the end of March, and then we've got Palm Sunday. So right before another divine celebration of life and Earth Month. We've got that coming up. So please join me. I'll be back in the city next week, and looking forward to seeing you again. As you know, I have this channel and there's tons of videos if you want to check out my other content. Cecil's featured in a lot of the videos, and now he's snoring right now, so he's ready for chill time. But thank you so much. Enjoy your Sunday, and we look forward to seeing you again. Have a great day. Namaste.